Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with the Veve OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say, where's Dashie? Dashie, again, is currently guarding the castle. Our princess is in another castle. Comment down below if you get that reference. You should. If you don't, unsubscribe from me now. We're currently live on MEXC, so that had started about 20 minutes ago. As with the making of this video, we are as flat as you can be, down 0.00%. But if you take a look at the chart, we did have a bit of a dip yesterday, and then we just kind of bounced up from that. I guess just a lot of buy orders kind of got activated, and then they went and they did the thing. So not a ton of volume, 688,000. We did have like 850 as of this morning. The rest of the market is up. Bitcoin, ETH is up like 0.5%. Bitcoin's up over 2. BNB up over 6. Solana's down 1.2. XRP up 2.7. Lotto Stake up 0.5%. Dogecoin up 1.7. Cardano up 1. Avalanche up 2.3. So. For the most part, the market is up a little bit, a little wishy-washy there, but it is up overall. Again, I will be getting more later this month, hopefully before it goes crazy. I would like it down a little bit more just so I can get more and pack my bags a little bit, but it's going to be what it's going to be. You know, who knows how this affects it. This is the second exchange we've gotten in the last like 26 days. So I would say, if they keep this up and they give us another one, maybe not by the end of the month, but if they give us another 2 this quarter, like one in the beginning of May, one at the beginning of June, I'll be very happy. I'll be very, very happy. Even if it's just another 1 this quarter, let's say they skip May and they give us one in June, again, I'll still be happy with that. We do have OMI to NFT coming. They haven't said 100% given us like a timeline on that definitively, but I am going to say it's going to be towards the end of this quarter. Like this quarter, I'm pretty much guaranteed. I'd say late May or at some point in June. Even if we don't get it until June, we should get the article a few weeks before, maybe even late May. We shall see. There's been no mention about burns in a while. They haven't mentioned the OMI to gem pool in a long time, and they haven't mentioned OMI to bronze in a little while. OMI to bronze tickets, that will definitely start the burn. I'm not sure if we get that in this quarter or next quarter. That's still to be determined. But there is some speculation from Veve Viral that says, oh, I bet you we get burns along with OMI to NFT. I don't know how they would do that. Because that was supposed to go into the gem liquidity pool. Still not sure if they're doing that just because they haven't mentioned that in a while, but we'll see what goes on. Comment all your theories down below. So there is some Marvel news to go over. Before I get to that, we do have a Stacker article that was given out a couple weeks ago. I just haven't done a ton of analysis on it. So it says price analysis on Marvel digital collectibles, and they go and they just talk about key findings that success is really not the norm for some of these collectibles. Out of 205 analyzed collectibles, only 59, which is about 29%, so a little over a quarter, trade in the secondary market at prices higher than the original drop price. This underscores the inherent challenge for collectibles to maintain or appreciate in value, and it makes sense. A lot of times you have like the chase ones, like the ultra and secret rare, that go well above, and there's just a lot of common, uncommon, and rare that tend to go below. So they do say that rarity is a driving force. There's a clear negative correlation between a collectible supply, meaning like the numbers issued, and its secondary market multiple. This means lower issuance is strongly associated with a higher potential upside relative to the original price. Spider-Man Miles Morales, the animated secret rare, boasts a stunning 320x multiple that exemplifies this perfectly. So if you go and take a look at their chart there, that one that you see in that chart, and I'll read it for you in case people are driving, that's the line. That is the Mason-Dixon line where everything to the right of it is a multiple of that, meaning it is greater than or equal to the price that it was when it came out, and everything else is under that. So pretty much it's just ultra rare and secret rare that are above that. There are a couple of rare that are above that too. I think like the Miles Morales, you'll have the Luke Skywalkers, you'll have a couple of things that are above that line, and even one common. That little blue dot up there, that is the one common. I'm not 100% sure which one that is. I don't know if this is comics, if they put comics as well. Because if it's comics, then you're going to have a couple of them, especially the newer ones that have come out over on the Marvel Comics, the Veve Comics app, that new website. But they do say rarity tiers matter. Common, interesting, 2 common collectibles have multiples over 1x. Oh, that's Spider-Man and then Hulk animated. The uncommon, you have Iron Man. The Iron Man Mighty leads this category with 1.33x multiple. It's the only uncommon collectible to surpass that 1x threshold. Oh yeah, so I was thinking Cyclops, but Cyclops is a rare. Okay, that makes sense. Rare. The range is notable. So the Eye of Agamotto open sits at the bottom with a meager 0.07%. That is that I think that came out like $70 or $80. So that's got to be what, like $6. While Spider-Man Miles Morales hoodie tops the chart at 7.5, so a little over 7.5 times the original price, which is cool. The Invisible Woman is the most impressive with 22x. That's the ultra rare. But Mjolnir Thor, the Dark World, starkly underperforms with a mere 0.15x. The secret rare significant disparity exists between the secret rare tier, while Miles Morales, the animated, shines. Marvel's Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest poster disappointingly lags behind. I do have it. So that's a secret rare. It's a full set. So you get like 6 points a day for having that, and it's like $23. There's a bunch of posters. Posters, I'm not going to go say they're all criminally undervalued. I do think a couple of them are, but it's the fact that you pay like $20, like a Young Warhol, I think is like $19, and you go and you get 5 points each day for that collectible, and then an additional point for that complete set. So it's 6 points, and you just get that every day. And again, that's just for one of them. If you get multiple of them, you get less points each. They do go on about deciphering trends, saying, amidst the array of collectibles, an expected trend emerges. A negative correlation between issue numbers and multiples to the drop price. This correlation suggests that scarcity, whether driven by high demand or limited supply, plays a significant role in shaping collector value. Items with lower issuance numbers tend to exhibit higher multiples to the floor price, highlighting the intrinsic value of scarcity in the digital collectibles market. Our analysis confirms that the significance of scarcity is driving up the value of digital collectibles with the Marvel ecosystem. Demand also plays a role, as a consistently strong performance of Spider-Man related items suggests, which is why I'm probably going to be putting about 15 to 20,000 MCP points in 2 days from now when we have that Spider-Man with the Venom symbiote on it. That's likely going to go well. I might even do 25. It doesn't matter. MCP points don't really cost anything as of right now because we all still have ours. And I don't know if it goes for 80. You go and you sell it, you make like 20 gems. If you want to play that game. While these are initial insights, a more nuanced analysis incorporating factors such as release date, character popularity, and artistic merit could further reveal determinants of value in Marvel's digital collectibles market. In conclusion, Marvel's digital collectibles offer a fascinating landscape where rarity, demand, and storytelling converge to shape secondary market prices. There is a bunch of news to go over when you talk about that type of thing. You do have Veve Fox that did a quick breakdown of the wallets that haven't been active since January 1st of 2023, about 15 months ago. And they all hold at least one item. There's a total of 2.5 million collectibles across these wallets. So again, out of like the 12 million collectibles that we have, 2.5 million are just boom. They are like 20% of these are locked up. And when I say locked up, they could be bot accounts. They could just be people that kind of just gave up. They're just like, hey, I'm not having fun anymore. The prices are down. I'm just not going to look at it for a while. I do know one person that has all of season 1, all of season 2, has like 50 million OMI. They just haven't been back in a while. I've been trying to get them back, but they're a little obsessed with Earth 2 right now, which is 100% okay. So anyway, after going to a deep dive over on her video, just go and search Veve Fox and watch her most recent video. But there's a bunch of breakdowns. So for example, there are like 50,000 DeLoreans, right? Well, 30,000 of them are in those accounts that are locked up. Either they're suspected bot accounts or they just haven't been active in almost a year and a half. You have Spider-Man, like the Amazing Spider-Man Common, 23,000 of those are locked up. You have a bunch of these. I'll go over the most significant ones, like New Mutants number 98. That's the first appearance of Deadpool. 16,000 of those, so pretty much half. And I think that's just the common. So most of those are actually locked up. So that one actually had 48,000 editions. So that one is so a third of those are locked up. Remember when comics used to have that many editions? That was so wild. So again, I'll go over some of the big ones. Fantastic Four number 1 common, that's 14,000 of them. I'm gonna say that's at least half because that one I think only had 30,000. Actually no, that also had 48,000 editions, so I was wrong on that. The original Elsa, which had like 13,000 of her, there's almost 4,000 of her that are locked up. The Alligator Lokis that had 800, which means 710. That secret rare, there's 153 of those locked up. So there's actually only 157 of those in circulation, minus the other ones me and my friends have locked up. Storm Secret Rare out of 1410, there's 357 of her locked up. And that one does get the first appearance, not the Marvel Mighties. Out of the 7410 of the Todd McFarlane Batmans, is 2,016 of those are currently locked up. That's not including the ones held by big wallets like Dr. Profit, etc. That Spidey 2999 has about a quarter of them locked up. Remember, there are only 2099 of them, or 2009 because Veve keeps that 90. 536 of those gone. All right, Marvel news. So Marvel goes and posts, this is April 4th, so happy 4-4 day or Fantastic Four day. They go and post hashtag the Fantastic Four. Veve goes and requotes that saying, hey, happy 4-4 day. Let's see all of your Fantastic Four comics and collectibles in AR down below. I haven't submitted one yet. I probably will a little bit later. But speaking of Marvel, they did have a new licensing deal with I don't even know who these guys are, Knee and Barber's Pug W to distribute via Diamond and Lunar. I did find one particular social on them. I could only find one, and that happens to be a super, super small X page. Pan-Universal Galactic Worldwide, also known as Pug W, has about 19 followers and hasn't been active in over a year. I don't think that's really anything to write home about. But the article reads, the publisher Erasmus Fox Inc. has struck a deal with Marvel to produce a range of licensed products, launching with 3D enhanced reprints of key Marvel comics, with plans for high-quality art portfolios, prose novels, and art books in the future. The related company, Pan-Universal Galactic Worldwide, or Pug W, will distribute and license items via Diamond and Lunar. Again, couldn't find anything on them either. The first licensed products will be a line of comics, reprints enhanced with what Pug W calls pan-dimensional 3D, which digitally enhances the color comic with red and blue 3D. Each comic will be polybagged with a set of custom 3D glasses, so I think that is pretty cool. The first title, releasing in June 2024, is New Mutants 98. Hey, we just went over that. New Mutants 98 happens to be that first appearance of Deadpool. That happens to be over on the Veve app already. There's no mention in the article how much they're going to be and how much, if the glasses are going to be like extra because it comes with that. Again, this does seem pretty cool, like 3D stuff, even though, you know, we have stuff in AR, which is really cool. But they do mention that it is a 3D reprint of Rob Liefeld and Fabian Niciez's comic that introduced Deadpool. Titles planned for future release include 3D versions of Deadpool 1997, #1, by Joe Kelly and Ed McGuinness, X-Men #1 by Chris Claremont and Jim Lee, Black Panther #1 by Jack Kirby, and Incredible Hulk #340 by Todd McFarlane and Peter David, which includes the battle between Grey Hulk and Wolverine. There is no mention to see if any of the artists will be getting any type of royalties on this. Again, we're not 100% sure how much it costs, but be advised that Marvel does have an exclusive deal with Veve for NFTs. So even though this is over here, and these are facsimiles, these are some that are just reprints, they are not on the blockchain. They are not you could call them digital collectibles, but again, they're not on the blockchain, so they're not NFTs. You might have some people that maybe have a negative connotation of the word, like, oh, NFT, bad for the environment, just because they don't know. And then they might go and get these in place of having them over on Veve. But that is going to be a relatively small audience. Again, I haven't really heard of these guys beforehand. Comment down below if you know anything else that they've done. But for anyone that's worried, this is pretty much a big nothing burger for Veve. Again, I don't think Veve has any serious competition. This is something that I don't even know if I want to say I'm glad that Marvel's done it. If Marvel just wants to make money, I would have done it with just a bigger company. These guys, I mean, however much they paid Marvel for these rights, cool. I guess Marvel will take that to the bank and they can have some top line revenue there. It's a new line item number, but I just don't think these will do really, really well. But again, we'll see what happens. Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say, we miss you, Dashie. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, meow. And cool hat. Meow, yeah, yeah. Meow.